The other thing that's cute this game, Lumi, which we haven't mentioned, is the Ion Shell Bear. Very obnoxious. I love it.
Prepare for battle.
It's true. Alright, let's get into it. Game 2, Secret. A win here. Completely controlling their own destiny. They move into the upper bracket. A loss. It's LGD. Who would advance? No pressure. Maybe. This time around looks like he'll be headed to the side lane, and it seems Sylar will be the mid hero. Much more difficult for a bounty hunter to pressure. Curious to see if Secret are expecting this. Of course, Shadow Fiend will be the one that goes mid. So not big surprises there, but this is an old curveball LGD used to throw a lot. TK perhaps having flashbacks to the Chow 8 teams of old.
Thirty seconds to battle.
Gives a little poke to DDC off the bat. I think he's trying to force out a sentry here and then just run the hell away. A lot of damage done, DDC. Heavy harass, somebody help this guy. He pops the chilly touch. He's gonna commit onto this pie low. Sentry drop, long range, 6 HP. I die.
First blood!
Oh no. Not the way to start the lane, but they do get the double bounty rune, and I guess normally that's a big win, but this is a lone druid. He doesn't really need like that quick bottle or any early item the way other mids do. Yeah. It's a small consolation prize. There's the pressure of knowing that you would be flaming him, Lumi. That was a forced error. Your Twilight Eye's worst enemy. And they have a sentry down now. Sylar gonna back off. Sentry wards. Boom boom. That's a win for the bounty. They already have boots from Sylar. And this is gonna be a tough lane to pressure. Just a ranged hero, you've got the bear to kind of annoy the bounty hunter and trade more effectively when he runs in, and once you get level 6, you're basically ungankable, so I think this should go okay for Sylar, especially at these early levels. It's taking a bit of harass, but he can give it back out. Let's look at our other lanes. What do we have? Misery, Offlane, Clockwork, up against the Ember AA. Actually not the easiest lane for Clock. If he ever cogs himself in with the Ember and there's Chilly Touch, he's easily dead, so. Yeah, if you block him out, then you're absolutely fine. And meanwhile, RTK on the bottom lane, he's going to collect his level 2 up against a Bane Doom. A lot of harassment, but not a ton of killing potential here until Doom hits 6. Really, they have not been watching Merlini with the quadruple Mango build. Mango's still legit, dude. That's a lot of regen. Plus the Scorched Earth. Think of the synergy, Lumi. Therefore, more regen is better. You just keep on walking. Walk it off, RTK. So Twilight Die, he is going to rotate in DDC and MOI. They will 2-man secure the runes. Very smart. Don't want to be walking alone and then just get slowly poked down. LGD, they've got their anti-bounty hunter strategies down pat. No, and that's the other thing with Lone Druid is it's not like he needs like an early bottle where support's got to come and ferry it out to him. This is just a naturally very independent hero. The courier is going to make a move, but not too far. And the other thing is he could just send the bear back to do his pickups for him. So yeah, I actually love the Lone Druid. The more that we look at it, difficult for Bounty Hunter to kill. Doom not very good against him. In fact, one of the worst cores to Doom in general. And of course, very resistant to these early ganks. But Twilight Die, he's trying to find openings elsewhere. He's going to pressure him a bit. The wall attack lobbed out. They did one sentry near the lane by Pi. Seems to be aware. He's avoiding RTK. Slept up. And he'll just surge away. Another very pesky and difficult to kill hero based on the matchup. Oh yeah. RFDK, patiently walking away. No, they need that stun to hit. Then they maybe go for the kill, but even if they sleep into a stomp, he's not low enough. He can just surge away at that point. So I had to hit the stomp blind, and then when he surges, sleep him and go for it. They have Clock to initiate, so I don't necessarily think they need Blink. At the same time, he's pretty bad at catching Ember. I think they want something that fights relatively early. I don't think you want to play too passively against that maybe Ember after the way last game went.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the Alpha Wolf, go phase drums. That's like probably the scariest Doom build.
Combination.
Alright, well, any hope of ganking mid is over now.
Under attack.
1200 health, 9 armor with phase boots. That just ain't happening. I'll give the Bale the phase boots. Oh, Twilight Die is being cute, eh? Just trying to be as disruptive and annoying as possible, mess up the Ember's equilibrium, maybe cause them to miss some additional last hits. But we'll see the phase grabbed again by maybe. Prefer them a bit. Well, Twilight Die will show up mid, but Twilight just kind of chuckles.
Radiant's
Shadow
bottom
Fiend.
tower is under attack.
I think they wanted to go in Misery, not able to. He is, in a way, though, I think, doing his job, because DDC and MOI are not really getting much out of the pulls. They're under level right now. Weeha's going to make a rotation. Oh, the sentry's still there. The ping comes out immediately. DDC still making a run down. He's straight back to the tower. Rockets connect. It's only a level 3 clock, though. Weeha. Full dive. He can get this with 2 raises. Or actually, no, it'd be 3 raises. Only a level 3 raise, but not going to risk it. It's a pretty big win. Want to get the bounty some levels, so he'll go back to the mid lane, but a lot of wasted time here from the Shadow Fiend, and he could have been stacking the jungle. He's going to miss 1 stack now. Maybe he'll get 6-minute rune to make up for it.
Haste.
Oh, I think he wants to find the Shadow Fiend stacks. There are none. How sad is he? The next level, we know you're going to check our jungle, so we're just not going to stack. Or TK, poor guy, sobs quietly into his handkerchief.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Maybe. He's got the resummon.
Nicely done by Clock.
Uh-oh. They're bringing in many heroes. I don't think they're even close to being able to kill him. Yeah, and at some point there might be one. Phase boots cooling down. Weeha. Yep. That's Sylar, not an RNG lord. Clearly the Donger has a thing or two to teach him. Come on, give this man an entangle. Please. Oh, he's got the Alpha Wolf. If you get a crit, then you ain't walking anything off. But yeah, as long as that doesn't happen. The thing for LGD right now is, in this particular draft, it's only the Ember that can create space. He's the one that starts to fight. That's kind of the downside of the Lone Druid. You mentioned he's an inactive mid, and so I expect for LGD they're going to be very quiet until maybe he's ready to fight. Right now, just has to phase the bottle. Probably wants to farm the Aquila drums before he gets active, but by that time, LGD are going to be in a very passive farming rhythm. They also need Ice Blast to really get active on the map, and so to me, this is a window for Secret. They've got heroes that can fight already. The Bane, even Clock before it's level 6 has some kill potential, and of course Doom. They're the team that wants to fight now, because once that Ember gets going, it's going to be a lot trickier for them. Yes, I believe he did. Poor Art. Oh, what a coconut! Where's that entangle? Why? What a man! He's gonna run in. Maybe has opted to join the fight. Now pops the flame guard. Nice and early. They're gonna finish off Weeha. He's got a remnant. He can look to move forward. Bottle popped, and again, maybe on a rampage now. He knows the Dooms are cooldown, diving in. The chain's still cooling down a bit longer, but they get the root, they get the kill. Remnants through again. Puppy needs to help Brain Sap. Not enough to heal. They barely get him, but they're gonna lose another 3-for-2 exchange. It is 2 cores going down on each side, but the Bane, the bonus kill here, and I think that even the bigger thing, the DDC just farming top lane alone, not being contested during this time. They'll have track soon. That was just really patient play by Maybe. He waits until the Doom gets used. He waits until the first raise, or I think actually might have been the first 2 raises get used, and then he pops the Flame Guard. Otherwise he gets moved immediately, and he doesn't actually get those kills. Just knocking stuff off the desk all over the place, Lumi. I'm a mess. Yeah. He can somewhat annoy the bear just by kiting it, but as far as like the hero goes, yeah, he's not gonna do anything. I'm curious what the build is. Is Sylar going, is this a Midas into Radiance? Is this gonna be an early Maelstrom? The last time I saw Lone Druid, oh, Eternal Envy, Doom not ready yet, he's 3 seconds off to get caught a little too soon. Maybe gets the Doom for this, but he's gonna die. Cold Feet, actually maybe not. Scorched Earth, he's going in, he's written, EE is angry. How dare you, MMY, I am your lord. Oh, maybe just flagged on him. Comes in, the casual drive-by chains, even things up somewhat, but RTK able to back away. 2 for 1, they get the 2 supports, but they lose a carry Doom. So I would say more or less an even exchange there. Slight gold win for Secret, but losing your Doom definitely hurts. Yeah, I agree. Getting that Ancient Apparition and Bounty Hunter supports level 6 are, along with the Bane, I would say those are like the 3 most important objectives in the game right now for both teams. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while though. He's got the Arcane Boots as well as the Soul Ring, so this will be a bit delayed. DDC gonna hit level 6 soon. No, I think it's a... I'm a little worried for Secret, just in the sense that they have not shut down the Ember Spirit at all, or the Bear. I'm not sure how much the Bear will do this game, but I just also feel like he's a terrible Doom target. So. Yeah, they're gonna start death falling with this, and that is the one thing that you mentioned during the draft. Secret are pretty weak in 5v5 clashes. Well, maybe not if he has a double damager, but this is an Eternal Envy special. Definitely see his influence with Secret here, Lumi. Let's just rush. Hey, hell of great. Tier 1 for Roche, but if LGD go for 2, maybe not. He's been doing it for over like, what, a year and a half now, and still nobody seems to know. Yeah, Weehaw got it. Clock's getting Blade Mail. It depends on their plan. Generally, I would say you should get a mech, but you're up against AA. Maybe the Sanjin Yasha BKB build right away could be good. Well, I think BKB also addresses that. And there's Ice Blast. Ember does a lot of magic damage. I would prefer the BKB. No. Oh, ADC. He just got the. He sees the rocket coming in. He got the willies. I'm getting ganked. Alright, what were you asking? Yeah. I don't like the straight BKB unless you desperately need Shadow Fiend to be able to fight. Because I just feel like by the time the crucial mid-game fights happen, Sentry Ward pop. Weehaw, Caster's gonna find him. Ice Blast revealed. Bam! Gets him. That might be the Aegis ticking low. They have the detection. They did pop a dust. I believe it might have been slightly out of range. And while that's happening, Pylai Die, you mentioned the Courier Snipe Lumi. He wanted it. Shitty Wizard. Woohoo! Usama is being caught by Alfredo, then maybe with the jump in, he'll get the kill off the bat. The brain finishes the jump. They're gonna lose Weehaw quickly. RMTK trapped in the cogs. Good connection there for Misery, but they've lost it down the track. They want to kill off this pesky Ember Spirit. They're gonna do it with the Shuriken bouncing to the bear, who was doomed at the beginning. He doesn't really care. Yeah. They lose the Aegis. They lose the Doom. Oh!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Are you kidding me? I just heard the ice blast like, oh shit, where's the ice blast going? Oh my god.
Alright then.
Oh my god. In my professional assessment, that was a terrible trade.
Get it.
Oh no.
I don't even know how to like.
Secret.
Dire's middle
I can
tower
only
is under
imagine the
attack.
team chat when that happens. Like the second that ice blast hits. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm pretty sure this guy's feeling rather. He just got a Midas. That literally just gave him a Midas.
I don't know. I think this is one of the most.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
As he used the ice blast at the start of the fight, so they may not have even realized, because they were just running down mid, it looked like. They may not have even realized it had come off cooldown. It was a longer fight than expected. Mistakes were made, Lumi.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But he's really, the problem with the bear is it feels like it's so weak later on, even if he's like 5 or 6 slotted. So I agree with you. I really like the fact that they're fighting with it now. Like, whoa, it's very strong, hard to kill. Yeah, he's like the Space Maker or the Siege Engine, something the Ember isn't that good at.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I wish I'd see more Lone Druid in this patch. It's still kind of hard. There's been a wider variety in builds ever since the Monopool addition to the hero, where some players have experimented with that Blade Mail Mask of Madness build because it's got such a high HP pool that Blade Mail really hurts when it's taking the bonus damage. But yeah, I'm not sure what the optimal build is right now. Ice Blast will come through. We'll hit on Poppy, but he got the Nightmare off, and it'll be okay for now. Sylar turns into a little bear, then back to a big one. Weeha's like, oh, I can Requiem this.
Just got level.
Requiem, that's gonna leave a bit of a mark. Can they finish him off? Sylar doomed as well. But in comes the Witch Doctor. The casket is about to, the heal is here. You just can't doom this thing! Alfredo is far too tanky. He'll be just fine. He actually, Bulldog calls the Spear Bear Alfredo, but whatever. I'm calling him both Alfredo, I don't care. Oh, it sounds cute. Oh, meanwhile, Dark's here getting killed up top. I think it was a hook. Nope, grip required. I guess technically, like, this one should be chicken, this one should be Alfredo or something. Pasta and Alfredo? Oh no. Because they go together well, you know? Jesus. It's not rocket science, guys. I had 4 people sitting around me who can't put 2 and 2 together. Yeah. Some racist Asians in the house. Uh-oh, mid lane, they're gripping up maybe. This is a big kill, I'm gonna get it. Maybe not having that flawless Ember performance though, and I mean if you're gonna have one hero go off, you would much rather that it's the Ember than the Lone Druid. LGD. LGD would much rather have like a Superman Ember right now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Timeline, you legend. They are going to get the Sentry War down, but already the Shuriken is bounced through. They brain septed, he says, well, he wildly lobs out an Ice Blast. That's not quite as good as what we saw earlier. Now they're going to sweep up Sylar, but the bear keeps on going. Gets off the Entangled Puppy, needs one more. The Maelstrom procs pretty strong damage here. Running him down. Give him a root. Give him a root. Not going to happen. He backs off. He turns. He tries to fight Misery instead. He suddenly finds himself trapped in the trees. No way out. Death Warp's coming through. Look at it. Go. And down he will. Link? Oh, fourth staff. Should have stayed. Or the root. Kinda good to run away from the bear. You could also force staff the Clockwork forward to help him initiate or chase a bit, so.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
1200 sideline, 3000. Radiant's Maelstrom? I assume AC.
Whenever I see it coming.
Yeah, it's actually
Radiant's
kind of
middle
hurt to hit
tower
Doom
is
on
under
Ember.
attack.
Like, even if you catch him off guard, just because you've got that fast time. Oh, RTK deleted. I think gets the mech off though. Back. We have almost up on the cliff. He is currently very fast, but will get the kill. Runs away. That was a little closer than I think Score would have liked, but it kills a kill. Makes them all pretty unkillable. Oh, that was ugly. Where's the root? Give him more. Mjolnir now complete. Okay, so he skips the AC. He goes for the more aggressive item. And now jumping in his baby, he gets destroyed. Almost finished off, but not quite. The bear doing the work, but not enough. He killed Misery, 34 health. Bear down, round 2. We hot and mauled.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Already committed to Doom. Yeah. Losing a Shadow Fiend as well as a Bane. I don't think they got track kill on that one either. Judging by the gold chain, probably not. Are clumping up, looking for the team fight. RTK, does he give the mech? Yeah, mech's complete. There's your BKB on Doom. I mean, there's Ice Blast, Ion Shell, a lot of magic damage, remember, even the Mjolnir, so it's definitely a good BKB game. But
Illusion.
and he has to be patient, because you really want to wait to Doom the Ember. That is, aside from the grip, their only control for that hero. So having BKB means you stay alive longer, you could be a little more disciplined and not worry about getting picked off or panic and have to Doom right away. So, I mean, it's always hard to argue with a BKB. It's rarely a terrible item. I don't know if BKBs talk back, though. It's not a fair fight, Lumi. Ah, Zero Chat is back. Still feel overall like things are going quite well for Secret, though. Lone Druid's farming really well, but again, maybe he's been shut down thoroughly this game. The Fiend scripts have been on point. He's 2-4. This is not the explosive performance we saw last time, and later on in the game, if the Bears farm, they've got plenty of control for it. Just a lot of physical damage, lockdown. Yeah, I think definitely later on. Maybe not right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Been doing a lot of work with the Shadow Blade. They even adjusted.
There it goes.
Yeah, I think it paid for
Radiant's
itself
middle tower is
pretty
under
much already.
attack.
It's forcing them to 5-man a lot with the Bounty Hunter.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Inching forward, Pi gonna drop a sentry. They did scout out this Observer Ward.
Radiant's middle
Envy.
tower
They'll
is
munch
under
it with the
attack.
Quelling Blade. Nom nom nom. Backs away. Alright, we see little enough Lone Druid as it is. They're gonna need a gem, honestly. Shadow Blade, Shadow Fiend, the Bounty Hunter, just the great wards Pi has been getting up. You look at that Radiant Vision and they see a lot of these key choke points up towards the mid lane. They're a little poor right now, but definitely it's got to be on the agenda. Maybe cracked up to get the long range Doom, but he's very far back, protected by the team. They're going to commit on this. The Shuriken bounces through the cogs. Just ignore this. He drives past him. I want your face, maybe. Come back. He's devoured. DDC will be next. Oh, that BKB paid for stuff there. Sylar TP'd out, scrambling. MMY massacred, will fall. 4 down in the end, as they also lost RTK on the flip side fight. They might even lose the Bear. Raise. It's tanky. It's fast. It will get out.
I remind him.
And it's off.
that's the thing with the low druid is like a lot of times in actual fights you can just run around him and ignore him, and Secret played that really well. They basically just bypass the bear, forget about it, it's not going to kill as quickly as we can, we'll deal with it after the heroes are dead, and that's exactly what happened.
Radiant's top tower is
Where's the
under
root?
attack.
Where's the root?
Dire's
Give this
bottom
man a
tower
root!
is under attack.
Right? Still very strong.
Not strong enough. They want additional kills. Doesn't seem like they're gonna find it. Yeah. Fairly big overextension there. They definitely could have backed safely. Now LGD, they might get the Roche off of this. No Doom. The ult is cooling down to him, but he doesn't have buyback, and if LGD sees the buyback, they can always retreat. So this is a very safe Roche.
Dire's top tower is
These
under
fights go a lot differently if he's got a second life. All the one fights have been him just getting caught and picked off at the
Dire's
start.
top tower has fallen.
Oh, he's tracked as well. Looks like he is going to go down. They pop him. LGD just too worried about securing their Aegis to even fight that. Well, they do get it. Maybe they'll get Puppy as well. He's trying to retreat. Glimmer Cape running for it. Ice Blast coming in hot. I don't know if it's enough. They might need one more auto attack. Does he? Does he? Does he? Get back here, Daddy!
Dire's structures are
Can't find him.
fortified.
Tyler couldn't get in range.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Uh-oh. Maybe!
The embers still
Swagged
burn.
on. His Sleight of Fist was on cooldown, so he didn't have any way to dodge that. Once he remnanted back. I don't know. That's a good question. It's a pretty strong ability. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like, how do I counter Lone Druid right now, guys? That's not a conversation that many players are having. Yeah, he gets the SOY, or sorry, the Helm of the Dominator. This is your, I call it the Awar build, not to say that he invented it, but just the player I've seen going for it the most.
Haste!
It helps you jungle a bit, you always keep your HP up. But yeah, in the fights, obviously, this is not the most effective item. Speaking of the AA, DDC, he got a Midas, like, what, 12, 13 minutes ago?
Dire's bottom tower
Still has not
is under
gotten,
attack.
has he gotten any components? No, nothing. Yeah, I think he wants, you're up against Doom. I feel like you really want the eggs.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, Splads and the Javelin, whether MKB or Basher potentially coming, maybe. He gets gripped under the tower, maybe again, he's very deep on his own, bam! Weehaw, plays him out. He will die, and then Eternal Envy arrives, he's gonna doom the bear of all things. Level 10, holy shit, did you see that? He just munched up that Witch Doctor, down for the count. And they kill one bear, they want the other. Papa, you're next. Give me your porridge. Looking forward, there's the hook. They got him. They've gotten two of the bears, Lumi. They just need to find Goldilocks. Ever heard of Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Oh, sick vacuum, my heart. Very tip. Alright, RTK, danger. I didn't have much of a childhood if you never heard about Goldilocks and the Three
Radiant's
Bears,
top
my friend.
tower is under attack.
That's probably like a Chinese version of it.
Dire's
Jesus.
middle tower is
That
under
was a
attack.
terrible fairy tale. Nightmare.
It's our version of.
Oh, Isama. He's up to 3,800 gold now.
So is it?
They have the Shadow
Dire's
Fiend to do
middle
physical
tower is
damage,
under
so
attack.
I don't think you need Doom to be like the battle Doom or anything. I think Eggs is definitely Shiva's Refresher is probably the main other option, but the Eggs adds a lot to your team fight. Sometimes. Like that fight he got gripped first. I think if he's just Doom, there are fights where he can get away.
I guess it.
Shiva's it is. So, yeah, and Shiva's just good against the bear. Doom definitely does need armor, and he only has 3 right now, so. At some point, if the game goes on, this looks. Jeff definitely looks like the caster build, so then you're looking at like your Ag, Shiva's, Refresher, Elite 2 heroes, fight 5v3. Should be able to win from there. Oh, they're very ahead, and they're about to get more ahead. Don't finish on baby that time, though. Guard saving lives. Didn't have mana. He didn't have mana. No, I don't think
Dire's
so.
top tower is under
There's
attack.
no way he would have leveled up over Dooming. I didn't hear it. The one earbud man.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Clear bud.
Electrocution earbuds.
Jackpot.
So, how?
They
Radiant's
just have to
bottom
farm the
tower
Ember.
is under
Lone
attack.
Druid is just, to me, a non-factor at this
Or
point.
the farm there, like. What about the bear?
I don't know, put 6 items on the bear. I feel like you just ignore it most of the time. They're just so good at bypassing it. They can beat Kimmy out of the tangle. They can hook past it. Bounty Hunter's always going to just kind of sneak up behind you. Yeah. Bounty Hunter's actually turned out to be pretty good versus the bear because of that. Like, just allowing the team to kite. So they get the Battle Fury. I mean, to me, the way LGD most likely wins this game if they come back, and it's going to be quite the comeback. We'll be down 14,000 gold, and experience is you go really late with a super stacked Ember, you get the AA Ags, and then you just look for that big cleave combo into an Ice Blast. But that's not exactly what Secret are planning on happening in this game. The hook's going to come out, they do Skylar, they just keep on doing the bear, they say screw it, he might be a terrible target, but we can afford to get away with it. MMY with the Death Ward, EE may end up going down, he's tagged for a while, he will eventually fall. Now the back wall, back under Weehall, they've lost 2 both big beefy cores, a huge loss. But they hook Misery out.
Dire's middle tower is under
They
attack.
got some track
Dire's
gold
middle
there,
tower
right? But
has
not
fallen.
enough apparently. Misery's in danger now. Well, maybe not. That's the blade mail. 5 seconds until Remnant Lumi. This could be dangerous for maybe. He does have dust available. He's going to get slept up. Shuriken. There's the hook. They chain him. They burst him down. It's a wipe for Secret. Well. It doesn't help when the AA just dies right off the bat and basically does nothing in the fight.
You know, I think
He should. I really think the EC should have rushed the eggs.
Radiant's top tower is
Yeah,
under
it's
attack.
kind of cute that like both of your supports can have items because he's got a Midas and Witch Doctor doesn't have to fight wards, but Force Dash it's a nice item, but Eggs is a game-winning item. Yeah, it gets the clockwork. You can kind of understand it, but the bear getting caught in the cogs isn't that big of a deal. Ember can always jump out. AA is always sitting back if he's played smart, so yes, you need a Force Stat versus clockwork, but I'm not convinced like they needed it more than an Eggs on AA.
And it's off.
I still would not 100% count LGD out. It looks really bad, but this is the kind of draft that can make a comeback from this situation. But it's going to come down to secret mistakes. They have the map control now.
Boom, there it
They
goes.
have the better fighting lineup. They can deal with the Ember for quite a while, and Weeha maybe going to kill him off again. He's looking for that perfect Requiem directly under him. So the timing's not right.
Rock it on.
I mean, you go for that. Why not? If it misses, no big deal. They don't really need the Requiem right now. I don't see LGD trying to contest the rush, that's for sure.
The wages of fear.
Yeah, Puppy. Very thoughtful ally. By the way, look how far Puppy is at track gold. All their heroes. All their heroes. That's a Midas AA who's 3,000 down on the supports of Secret. Exactly. Oh, and then some.
Coming in.
The 2-tower advantage ain't hurting too much either. And now Pi, he's gonna get an ultimate orb. They will track Sylar. What is this ultimate orb for, Lumi? Is this a Lincoln's? A Hex? Hex for Ember? Oh. What are you talking about?
Haste.
He's got an ultimate orb.
You want me to tell you how
Please, Lumi, tell me a story. I can't believe they keep on dooming the bear, and it seems like it's fine. They just run in and start smacking. MMY's gonna go down. They're so strong that they can kill him anyway. DDC likely to be next. He's just eating up inside W base. Then a hook forward. They get the grip off, and then they push him back in. That's gonna be a track kill on maybe Secret. Just all of a sudden, they hit the kill switch, and that's it. GG.
that was like about
LGD down to the lower bracket. At their moments. I think a few things in this game, they did a great job of shutting down Maybe. He just didn't have that incredible performance as last time, and the Bane was probably the biggest factor in shutting him down. The Lone Druid pick, he did well in the lane, he wasn't ganked by the Bounty Hunter. He just didn't feel his impact. Like, he actually was slightly winning against Shadowfade in terms of CS. Didn't matter. I mean, who did more this game? That's not even a question.
Yeah.
And the other thing with the AA, I think rushing the eggs could have made a much bigger difference. Okay, after your Lotus Orb comments, I'm not sure if anyone wants to hear what you have to say.
so I think it's,
Oh my god, I just shocked myself!
the other thing is that Darkseer was